Hey, what's up? My name is Layton J, and today I got a video I'm going to react to with you guys. It is We're Trolled Because We're Trans. Love Don't Judge by Truly. It got uploaded 4 hours ago. I'm more into like reacting videos now. I really like it. I really like watching more trans content and telling you guys my opinion on stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to be watching this. I am actually watching it on my TV. So I'm going to be looking this way. I'm going to, I'm not the best editor, but I'm going to try to pop it up here so you guys can see it. I'm watching on the TV right this way. So if I'm looking this way, it's because I'm watching on the TV. And yeah, let's get right into it. So it is 7 minutes and 49 minutes long.
This is Adriana. She fell in love with Barnaby. When the couple met,
Barnaby?
they instantly
Like that name.
connected due to their shared experience.
I've never...
I'm a 28-year-old transgender woman. And I'm a 30-year-old transgender man.
Never watched this, so it's my first
very much
reaction.
Success with dating as a trans man, and then I found a beautiful woman online, and she was going through her own journey.
The couple began sharing their transition stories online, but were hit with some truly shocking comments.
Mostly just death threats sometimes. I've been told I need to be burned with fire.
Alright, so we're only 47 seconds in, and like, already, he is getting death threats because he's posting his journey of the same thing I'm doing, and I agree, like, I totally, like, feel what he's going through, because like I get that all the time too. I get hate comments mostly when I make my FTM prosthetic videos, I get a lot of like, oh, why are you doing this, you're gonna go to hell, God hates you, you weren't made this way, you're a demon. I get all those all the time. So like I totally understand, it's hard to be a part of the LGBT community.
We've been together now for 2 years. Yeah.
I found Adri on Instagram. We kept running into each other at the bars downtown, and a week before I was moving to originally California, I asked Adri if she would go out with me, and she actually said yeah.
I think this is cool.
We went out on a date.
We're basically inseparable.
So it's a trans guy and a
I think what
trans
attracted me
woman
the most
are
Adri was
dating.
knowing
That's
someone
cool.
that had a shared experience. She was so open.
I think it's cool how they're like opposites, but like not at the same time. They're like opposite switching, like one's an FTM, the other one's an MTF, and so like they're opposites, but then also they're going through the same process, kind of. That like that's what brings them together. I think that's really cool. I feel like it'd be cool to have like a trans female friend, to like hear their kind of story, like what they're going through, because I have my whole story, but their story's the same, but gonna be a little different too, because they have to have different kind of surgeries. Like I'm trying to cut off my chest, they're trying to put on their chest. It's pretty cool.
And then invisible about it. I really love that.
Yeah, I think that's also what really attracted me to you, aside from his eyes too. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is so hot. When I met him, I was 2.5 years into my transition.
I had my top surgery already. I had medically been transitioning since 2015. Dating as a trans man was really rough. What I wasn't prepared for was the ignorance that came with trying to put yourself out there. Because it always comes down to that one question, and did you have the surgery yet?
For me, dating previously as a trans...
So, something that, like, I understand, like, about that. That's why, like, I like to date, like, my preference is, like, bi people. Like, I would never date a lesbian, because I'm a man. But, like, with straight people, like, I feel like they will be asking that question, like, oh, what do you have down there? But if you date a bi person or, like, a pansexual or something like that, they're not gonna care, I also like to date people that are open-minded, because, like, why are you gonna date someone that's, like, asking you those kind of questions? Or, like, if, like, you went on a date with someone and they asked you that question, that's already a red flag. Like, no, like, they shouldn't be asking that, mostly on your first date, if they like you, they shouldn't care what you had down there. That's what I'm pretty much thinking, Comment down below what you guys think.
And was also very difficult it was just a bunch of guys just wanting just very secretive relationship, as opposed to now dating him. He actually sees me as a person aside from
I could see
just
that.
my body and who I am.
I feel like with
After
being
high
a
school,
trans,
when I graduated, I came out to my parents.
I could see being like a trans woman, like guys would be attracted to her, but then a lot of them are like masculine, you know, like toxic masculinity, you know, like things like that. Like they are too scared to be like if they're dating a trans woman, they're gonna be like, oh shit, you know, like hey, like we'll be together, but like I don't want my boys to know, you know, they'll think I'm gay or stuff like that. Cause I hate that. Like it's kind of harder for like cis guys to be open-minded about stuff. Comment down below what you guys think. That's just my opinion.
Then the first time as a lesbian, and then it was about a year after I lost my brother to suicide. It made me reflect more on what my happiness was. Am I really being honest to myself? And that's where I realized maybe I am transgender.
For
That's
me
cool.
personally, I have always felt like a girl from as young as I can remember. When I was kind of trying to come to terms with being transgender, I was living here at my parents' house. I kind of made a plan that I was just gonna not tell anybody, and I was just gonna move out and start my transition.
That's kind of what I did. I didn't want to
It was
tell
just eating
people
me
that
alive
much.
so much. I was very, very nervous about telling them, because especially in like Hispanic culture, being transgender is just very much frowned upon. So today my sister, my stepdad are going to be coming over.
Ooh.
They both were very big parts of coming out in my transition.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We've been busy. I'm happy to come visit. So what was it like for you guys when you found out that I was trans?
I was like, well, my mom's gonna freak out just because she's like to freak out about stuff.
Did you ever feel like swayed by like family or like feel ashamed?
No. Nope. My family is a huge family, as you know, and they're a very loving family, but they're also set in their own ways. There's a lot of things that they don't believe in that I do, and that doesn't bother me. And so no, I was never ashamed of you. My fear, I mean, it was a really strong fear too, for your safety. And your mother had the same.
Well, how did you guys feel when you found out that he was trans and we were together?
Two trans.
My fears were more so that knowing that you would have times of depression, and knowing that you have times of depression, and you guys moving across the country became my fear. Is now what's gonna happen when you guys hit it at the same time, and who's gonna be there to support you.
To see your mental health reflected.
I totally understand with that. Like, think about already me. Like, I'm dating a cisgender woman, so like, she doesn't get trans surgery or anything. You know, she doesn't get any kind of surgeries unless it's like you know, just regular surgeries, I guess, that you would need in your life. But like, you already see my surgery. Like, I just had my revision top surgery, and I've been out for work. I've been all this. Think if we were both trans and we both are going through it, like that is a lot. But I feel like they just need to like, hey, like, okay, in March I'll get my top surgery, and then we can go like, then like I'll be healed in this amount, and then you can get yours, so you can take care of me, I'll take care of you. You know, they just need to like step it out like that. I feel like
You in your relationship was an eye opener. Because it made me realize I am very dysphoric myself, and I internalize mine a lot more than Adri does, and hearing the way she talked about herself was really hard, because I actually related a lot to it, just I keep it in my head.
yeah, I'm more of a kind of person that keeps it in my head. I try not to like be open and talk about it. I don't know why. It's like, who wants to hear me talk about my shit, you know?
People are gonna make you
That's kind of why I have a YouTube
feel
channel, so I can
bad,
talk to you guys about my
because
shit.
I know how people are.
Well, they just death threats sometimes.
Yeah.
I've been told I need to be burned with fire, be called it. I've had plenty of
I'm not
men
famous like
that
him, and I'm still
hate
getting
that I
death
can
threats
grow
and stuff,
facial
just
hair.
making my
They'll
little
be like,
baby
"Yeah, you can
YouTube
grow
videos,
facial
you
hair,
know?
You're still a woman.
It just always like you're.
That's the main one everyone uses. You're always gonna be a girl. You're a girl.
Like as if I wasn't already aware of it.
We're often fetishized. If I do get messages about our relationship, it's
I could see
people
that. Yeah, like
wanting
people are
to know
so
if they
weird.
can join us in bed and
Yeah.
what we have in our pants.
The only way that this isn't going to be a problem is if it becomes normal.
Yeah.
And the only way it's going to ever become normal is by exposure. And to me, that's why, yeah, then I'm proud to hear what
Exactly what he said. Like, that's why I share my videos. I want this to be normal. I want, like,
we
like, you know,
we got engaged.
like that was a good word what he
very
said.
happy. And I know that she feels the same way because your happiness is what's really important to us. And to see you that happy.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
It's making me cry because I don't have a
I
dad.
personally never thought I was gonna get married, honestly. Envisioning myself like in a dress and like having like a dream wedding. I'm excited for it, but it just doesn't seem real.
I really appreciate that you're like a second family to me and how much you listen.
Cheers to love and not judging and being open and supportive. And
That's
just
awesome.
being
Like, I have my girlfriend's family, but they're not open like this. They don't want to talk about me being trans, you know. I actually try to keep it secretive. Like, they know I'm trans, but I don't like talking about it with them. I think Allison's mom is a Republican. Allison's dad's a Democrat. So, I mean, she's still, like, really nice and everything. It's just, I just feel awkward talking to her about it because I don't know how open. Like, I know Allison's brother, when he first, like, heard about me being trans and all that, he didn't support. Allison actually has a sister that's gay and married. And I heard from that, like, from Allison and Allison's other sister that, not the one that's married, that the brother does not like it, and the brother, like, hates gay people, hates LGBT. He's also a Trump supporter. So it's like Allison's family is like a little bit of everywhere. So it's kind of like I try my best to not talk to them that much. I don't really got anyone to talk to, you know. But it's, you know, that was beautiful. It was awesome. Made me cry a little bit, you know. I'm gonna cry after this, you know. I wish I had a lot of support like that, but you know what? It was awesome. I loved it. It was a really great story, and that's exactly like what the dad said, the stepdad. Exactly why I share my story on the internet, because like I want more people to know that this is real. Like, not like, I understand like trans is like it's like 1 in a million people are gonna be trans, you know. But yeah, that was amazing. If you guys like more of these reaction videos, I love making them. I watch these anyways, so why not make them, you know. Thank you guys. Love you guys. See you next video. Bye.